What's up guys, the Blue from Team Deck Dev, and today I'm coming at you with a Lightsworn deck profile featuring Minerva the Exalted Lightsworn. As everyone knows, after Battles of Legends Light's Revenge, this card has been available to the public and is no longer a YCS price card exclusive. So I definitely recommend picking up a box of this because you have a high chance to obtain this card. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into this. The first card I play is Celestial Lightsworn Angel. Most people think this card is bad, but it helps you get stuff in the grave faster, especially with Fairy Tale Snow. Because you do not need your normal summon in this deck anymore. Celestia's effect is when you tribute summon her using a Lightsworn monster, you can send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard and then destroy up to 2 cards on the field. So she's good for back removal and especially like monster removal when you don't have access to Judgment Dragon. I love this card. She has been reprinted in Battles of Legends Light's Revenge. I play 3 Judgment Dragon. He's pretty much your boss monster. Pay 1,000 life points at any time during your turn to destroy every other card on the field. So except himself, and then at the end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Some people play 2, some people play 3. Once Punishment Dragon comes out, I'll still be playing 3 of him and 1 Punishment Dragon. I play 3 Lumina the Lightsworn Summoner. I feel like everyone plays this number because this card is just that good. Her effect is you can discard any card from your hand to summon a level 4 or lower Lightsworn from your graveyard, and then you can continue on with their effects. She has been reprinted from Battles of Legends Light's Revenge. At the end phase, you mill 3. Judgment Dragon also got a reprint in Light's Revenge. This card didn't get a reprint, but you want to play it. I'd play 3, but I only have 2. Minerva the Lightsworn Maiden. She pretty much, when she's sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard, you send an additional card. So she's essentially a mill 2. And when you normal summon her, you can add a light dragon from your deck to your hand, equal to the amount of Lightsworns with different names you have in your graveyard. So like if you have Lawn Mowing, you hit 8 Lightsworns with different names somehow, and you have her in your hand, you can add Judge. So I mean, no one really uses that effect. I don't even use it ever. You could use it to add Eclipse Wyvern, but that would be dumb. I play triple Raiden, Handed Lightsworn. He got reprinted in Light's Revenge. I only got 2. He was harder for me to pull than Minerva. He's pretty much the main engine of the deck. Once per turn, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and then he gains 200 attack points if you send a light monster by this effect. And then at the end phase, he sends another 2. He's your level 4 light tuner, and Minerva's your level 3 light tuner, so they kind of extend your plays and make your synchros. That's kind of how you go into Minerva most of the time. 2 Lila for back row removal. Her effect is you can change your defense position, destroy a spell or trap on the field. She got reprinted in Battles of Legends Light's Revenge. I play 1 Jane and 2 Wolf and 1 Felice. This card is pretty much useless. She's just there for a different name. When she attacks, she gains 300 and phase mill 2. Both of these special summon themselves when they're sent from the deck to the graveyard, but this one only does it if hit by a monster effect. And then you can sack her to pop a monster and mill 3. So that's what Felice and Wolf are for. And the last Lightsworn monster I play is Gareth. When you mill by the effect of a Lightsworn, you get to mill an additional 2 by his effect, and for each Lightsworn you hit, you get to draw a card. So it's a baby Minerva. For non-Lightsworns, I play triple Galaxy Soldier to make Cyber Drain Infinity, since every target in this deck is light, with the exception of Maxi and Shadal Beast. He's really easy to get off, and Infinity is just always strong when you set him up next to Omega and Minerva. 1 Honest, 1 Electromagnetic Turtle for battle. This one is obviously to counter when, you know, they think they have you, and this one's just to stall them out of their battle phase. He's a light target for Infinity as well. Double Eclipse Wyvern over here to search Judgment Dragon. And in order to banish him to Search Judge, you obviously play double Fairy Tale Snow. This card is broken. I wouldn't be surprised to see it get hit in the future. Banish 7 from your hand, field, or graveyard during either player's turn at any time to book a moon, a monster, and special summon it. So that's always nice. And then I play 1 Denko Sekka because this deck doesn't play any back row, so freezing back row is just strong as hell. It lets you make Infinity and Minerva without hesitation. Since you don't need your normal summon, that's usually what you use it for. 1 Trick Clown, 1 Shadal Beast, and 1 Maxi. Maxi, obviously, self-explanatory. Beast, when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you get to draw an additional card, so he's always good for +1s. And Trick Clown, when he's sent from anywhere to the grave, you get to special summon him, so it's a free Minerva. For spells, I play triple Solar Recharge. You discard a Lightsworn, draw 2, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This card is amazing. I don't know why this one's hit Overcharge of the Light, isn't hit Overcharge of the Light Brigade, because I feel like it's better. but I do see why charges hit over it, so I hope they bring Charge of Light Brigade back to 3. And while we're on that, I play 2 of that because the card is semi-limited. So you send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and you add a Lightsworn that's level 4 or below from your deck to your hand. 1 day apiece in case you open bad, or just in case you need a stall. This card is always good, so you go push for as much damage as you can, play 1 day, both of you draw a card you can't lose on your next turn. Saved me so many times, probably the second best card in the deck next to E-Turtle. 1 Soul Charge to bring back everything, combo plays. Foolish Burial for Electromagnetic Turtle and Wolf so you can combo and make Minerva. 1, that grass looks greener. This is a 43 card deck, so this card, you'll mostly want to play this card when you go second. It's hardly effective. I might take it out, but if you're playing against a Lightsworn player and you're going second, this card is the nuts. So, I might side deck it. And then last, 1 Monster Reincarnation and 1 Reinforcement of the Army to add Wolf or Denko if they die. Wolf. Raiden, not Wolf. And then we move on to Extra Deck, and of course we're playing 3 of my girl Minerva, the Exalted Lightsworn. She got reprinted, obviously, as I stated earlier, and her effect is amazing. Her effect is you can detach 1 material to send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. For every Lightsworn you mill off of this effect, you get to draw an additional card. When this card is destroyed, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard and destroy cards on the field equal to the amount of Lightsworns you hit. So, I definitely recommend playing 3 of this card. Everyone I see is playing 2. I would play 3 of this card. It's not a hard card to obtain anymore. I play 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, and with that, I'm obviously playing 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity. Cyber Dragon Infinity is too strong. There's a reason Ptolemaeus got hit. So, play 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity and 1 Cyber Dragon Nova. 1 Dante, you can make this with Lumina and Minerva, and it extends your combo plays because you get to hit 3 cards and you have a 2500 beat stick. So, I play 1 Dante. 1 Dweller, especially for the Lightsworn Mirror match, this is exceptionally good. It also stops the activation of the True Draco traps and spells when they pop. And Zodiac Combination if your opponent happens to be playing that in Zoo. So this card is always meta relevant. I don't think this has ever not been a relevant card, especially if you're playing against something more rogue now like Paleo. So, 1 Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, you make this with Lumina and Minerva. Pretty much you discard your cloggy hand to bounce your opponent's stuff so you're immediately plussing. I played double Michael. You don't want to play 3 because it's too cloggy. You never need a level 7, really. Banish 1 card by paying 1,000 life points, and at the end phases, you mill 3. When it's destroyed, you get to shuffle back all your Lightsworn monsters in your grave except himself, and then you gain 300 life points for each one that died. In case they negate your Judgment Dragons, you can always rely on your girl Black Rose Dragon. Wipes the board, destroys everything, including herself. And then you got combo plays engraved with Snow and Tripcon. 1 Omega, this card is always good. It lets you get stuff back off of your Fairy Tail Snow. And I would definitely recommend playing 1 or 2 of this card. I'm thinking of bumping him up, maybe. Stardust Dragon is always good. That way you don't have to waste your negation with Infinity. Because you can negate Raigeki or Dark Hole for the board wipes. 1 Vermilion Dragon Mech, it lets you return 1 of your banished tuners, and you can banish a tuner to pop any card. So if you banish 1 off of Snow, summon him, they blow him up or negate his summon, you get to add back whatever tuner you have banished that you really need in your hand, so like Raiden or Minerva. And then the last monster in the entire deck I play is 1 Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. This card is phenomenal, and I don't see this card ever coming back to 2 or 3 because it's just that good. So, I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, smash the subscribe button. Let's try to get as many as we can, and I will be doing a Minerva the Exalted Lightsworn giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a playset of Minerva if this video happens to reach 500 likes. So, I hope you enjoyed my Lightsworn deck profile, and I will see you in our next video.